Guys, this is Steel Force and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be going through the layers, properties and annotation. But before that, we are going to take a normal single room self-contained as we go through the annotations and the layers. So to get started, we click on
Steel Force.
layers properties. So we click on layers. Then we come here where the sun is. Then we click on new layer, or we can press Alt plus N on the keyboard. So I click here, then it gives me layer 1. So we are going to name the first layer walls. Then we give it a color. Say red. Okay. Can decide to change the line type. So we are going to use a continuous line since it's a wall. Cancel. Cancel. Then the line width. Can increase the line width here. Let's use 0.35 for the line width. Now we come to second layer. We click here. Then we name it windows. And we give it a color. Then we click on the next layer. We name it doors. We also give it a different color. This is just to separate the elements. Then we come to annotations. Hope I spelled it right. Annotations. And we give it a different color. You can decide to add furniture. The list can go on and on and on. This is just to separate the different elements we have in the drawing. You can decide to add grid lines. You can decide to add different types of walls. You can decide to add kitchen elements and all that. But let's stick with this now for the sake of this tutorial. So to draw walls, you click on this layer and select walls in the drop down menu. So we are going to use polyline. Okay, so now to draw walls, we click on walls command. Then we click on polyline. See, it appears in the form of a rubber band. So we either click on auto mode or press shift on the keyboard. So we want a wall of 4000 millimeter by 4000 millimeters. Then it gives us the reference. Then you can either click here or type C for close and press enter. And realize that we've created just a line. So to get a wall of 150 millimeters, we offset. We select this, then we click on offset, and we type 150. Okay, we type 150, enter. So we offset this by 150. So we have our, let's say, bedroom here. So now we come back to click on this polyline, enter. Then we give it a kitchen. say 2200 millimeters here, and we close here, enter. Then we offset this by 150 perfectly. Then we come here, polyline, then we do repeat the same process. Then we offset this again by 150 inside. So you can put a bedroom here, or you put another bedroom here, so that this place will be like the living area, and this place will be a porch, and this place will be a kitchen. So let me just put a bedroom here so that it will be a single room, um, a one bedroom chamber and hall self-contained. 4,150 enter, offset. We offset this by 150. So we realize that in the layers we made the walls very thick, but it doesn't appear here. So to make the thickness of the wall appear, you come here, customization, you click here, you click on this line width here, you make sure it is marked, then we come here and click. Automatically the lines deepen, or the thickness of the line. But sometimes when the lines become this thick, you find it difficult to select the lines, or you don't get the exact, you don't see if the lines have met. So you can just turn it off. After everything, after you are done with your drawings and everything, then you turn it back on. So you realize that there are some lines exceeding, so we have to trim. You either type trim TR on the keyboard, or better still, you just select trim from here. So when I select trim, when I type trim or I select trim and I put the cursor here, it highlights the whole line segment. So I press enter, then you begin to trim all the lines that are not needed. Trim all the lines that are not needed. So now we are done with the walls. We are going to move on to the doors. So for doors, select the polyline, then we give 150, enter. Then the door frame, the thickness of the door frame is 15. Then we close, enter. Then we copy this by 1 meter or 90 cm depending on the way you want it. So I'm going to copy mine and move it to a distance of 1 meter, which is 1000 millimeters, and press enter. Then I click on line, I project a straight line. 1 meter, and we need an arc here to get the full wall. So I'm going to click on arc, then I click on start end direction. Start end. So I end here, and I give it a direction. So it creates a perfect door here for me. So I'm going to mirror this door right here. Press enter. So I'm going to fix this door here. This door leads to the kitchen. You can make the kitchen door smaller, it's your choice. So copy, and I paste the door here. After pasting the door here, you have to trim this excess. Trim. And I press enter, and I trim. So there's a door here. This is the hall. This is the bedroom. This is the kitchen. And you can make this the washroom. So you can copy the same door, paste here. So we need another door at this right side that will lead to this bedroom. You can copy this door and rotate like this or like this. I'm going to move this door. Move. Then I select where I want to start to move from. And I paste it here. So I have my doors, my 3 doors. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to trim here, trim, enter, trim here, and trim here too. So at this point, I'm done with the doors, the walls. So we move to windows. Windows. So just like the door frames, we also have window frames. So I'll select my polyline 50 for the thickness of the frame, 150 for the thickness of the wall. And I copy this and move it by 1 meter or 1000 millimeters. Then I have a line at the middle. Now people can leave their windows like this. I will just give it a little thickness, copy to the top by 25, and you do the same down by 25. So you can delete this middle line. I'm going to copy this. Realize that we want to place this here, but it doesn't go. So we can just press shift on the keyboard, or better still, we'll just come and turn off this auto mode. Then we can move it anywhere we want. So I want a single window at the washroom, another single window at the kitchen. Then for the bedroom, you can get a double window or three. Okay, three ones. Okay, three. You can get three windows. Yeah. Yeah, you press enter to exit the command. Now you want these same three windows to appear here, the living room. There's a living room, so it should be properly ventilated. I'm going to copy this, click on the endpoint and place it here and here as well. Perfect. I think the windows are okay, but if you want, you can place another window here, here, and here. Okay, let me just do that quickly. Let me put two windows here. I'll copy this, bring it down, then rotate it. I can copy this here, then here, then here. I don't think this one is really needed. This. Okay, now we are done with our. Okay, there should be a main door leading to the building. So let me copy one of these doors. I have to delete one window and place the door here. Copy and I paste it here. Beautiful. Now I'll trim here. Enter and trim here. So now we have our doors, windows, and walls. So what are we left with? We are left with annotations. You can delete these ones because we don't need them again. Annotations are like dimensions. So we click here, linear, start from here, start, and then we click. We realize that the text appear very tiny. So here we realize that the text are very small, they are very tiny. So delete. So when we go here, we go to annotations, we click on this text, standard, then manage text styles. So we can click on annotative, then we change this to say 150 or 180. That's the text height. Then we click enter to apply. Close. Then we come back to click on the linear text. And it appears a bit larger. We can also make changes to the arrows. The same way, come to ISO 25 here, then click here, modify, replace the text height 180, or let's just make it 150. and close, and you can tell this, then we draw. The size just increase a little. I'm going to maintain this 4.3 meter by here, 6.5 meters, and from here to here, then from here to here, and from here to here. Okay, so now I'm supposed to label them. Say living room, bedroom, kitchen, washroom. We come to texts, single line texts. Okay, so now once you've clicked on text, you're supposed to specify the text height. So let me give it say 150. Enter. So I type 4. I have to position it wrong. And here is bedroom text. Let me make this bigger. 200 bedroom. Rotate. You copy this here. Then here. And I'll just rename this as kitchen. And here wash room. Then I move this slightly to fit. Okay, this will be the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please do all to support us by subscribing on this YouTube channel, and make sure your notification is turned on anytime you drop amazing content like this. If I forgot one thing, we can turn back the thickness of our line. Yes, so that we get it to look something like this. Thank you very much. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so by clicking on the subscription and turn on notifications so that you'll be notified anytime I drop any new video. Thank you.